You guys actually, I don't need to do a separate video on this. Do you all think eventually Wizards are going to realize how much more money they can make by putting sexually curvy women on cards? Can you imagine if Wizards actually figures that out? Can you imagine a secret lair of like young Liliana, even the original one with the Steve Argyle artwork, not Grandma Lily? Can you imagine if a whole secret lair was like empowered power alpha women? Can you imagine how successful that would be? And then can you imagine if you had a regular set with all the Grandma Lilies and Grandpa and Rudy Bearscape and like the chase cards were a bunch of anime wafu curve monster babes? Could you imagine the money they would make? I've thought about that many times, which is why I've told you all to be careful targeting just these women cards that are spiking in price because Wizards won't reprint women. Be careful about that because I do still think there's going to be a time that shift in management. A lot of them are either going to get fired or retired, and that shift is going to change. And there's going to be an attitude money. Wizards and Hasbro wants the money. And I don't know if they realize or when they're going to realize the absolute just mountain of money they could make with the women back on Magic cards. And I'm wondering if and or when that's going to come. And because, I mean, look at the jumpstart. You got one little anime kitty cat girl, and everybody wants it. And it's like, what would happen if they really went in that direction? They would make a lot of money. And like I always say, I use my logic on follow the money. And to me, that feels like a path that's loaded with gold reserves that Wizards hasn't tapped into. So be very careful making investment decisions based on the women thing. So because that could change at corporate level anytime. Anyways, that's all I got today. Press by Jumpstart. Kind of call it how I see it. Good job, Wizards. You got a set that's actually decent. And yeah, you guys still suck and you're pieces of shit for your stupid Magic 30.